A 13-year-old brother, in a fit of rage, stabbed his 17-year-old sister more than 20 times. The shocking reason behind this act was that he wanted to rape her but couldn't find a suitable place. In his frustration, he cut off all of her fingers and, in an even more horrifying act, stuffed the severed fingers one by one into her body. When they didn't fit, he used his foot to force them in. Can you imagine such brutality? Despite the horrific nature of his crime, this young killer managed to outsmart the investigating officers with his cunning, nearly being recognized by the school as a hero for bravery. So, what exactly happened? Call up your friends who are already asleep and let's uncover the truth. On May 17, 2002, in Zhongyang County, Deyang City, Sichuan Province, a shocking incident occurred. Li Yong, a third-grade student at a local primary school, witnessed an unbelievable scene in broad daylight. Two knife-wielding assailants were violently attacking a girl in a small grove. As an outstanding member of the Young Pioneers, upon hearing the girl's cries, Li Yong bravely rushed into the woods. To his horror, the victim was his cousin, Li Ying. Seeing someone approaching, the attackers fled, leaving Li Yong to check on his cousin, who had already lost too much blood and was unconscious. Li Yong immediately ran back to the village to inform his parents, who then called the police. The Deyang police quickly arrived at the scene, but despite their efforts, Li Ying passed away in her mother's arms. Before she died, Li Ying mentioned Yong Wa to her mother. Who could Yong Wa be? With questions, the police turned to the school, where they gathered photos of all students with the name Yong. After showing the pictures to Li Yong, he denied recognizing any of them. With no leads from the school, the police shifted their focus back to the crime scene, hoping to find clues. The location was extremely remote, near a deep ditch and a cliff. Due to the trampling by nearby villagers, most evidence was destroyed. However, some aspects of the scene didn't add up. First, the location was so secluded that even locals rarely knew about it. Second, according to Li Yong, two strangers attacked Li Ying, yet there were no other footprints found. This raised suspicions about Li Yong, especially since Yong Wa was a clue, and Li Yong's name also contained the character Yong. When questioned, Li Yong shockingly confessed, saying, "I killed Li Ying. Only a dead person can't talk." His words chilled the officers. It was hard to believe such a statement came from a 13-year-old. Why did Li Yong do this? As the news spread, the community was in uproar, and parents kept their children indoors. Despite public demand for severe punishment, under the laws protecting minors, Li Yong faced relatively lenient sentencing. The police revisited the school, where teachers and classmates described Li Yong as cheerful and helpful. According to Li Yong, 2 months before the incident, he attempted to steal money from his cousin's home and was caught. Afraid of being punished, he decided to silence her. On the day of the murder, he lured Li Ying to the grove. In a moment of madness, he attacked her, and after failing to sexually assault her, he mutilated her body in a grotesque manner. Despite the shock, Li Yong remained calm, acting like a seasoned criminal. He was eventually sentenced to 3 years in prison. As he shed tears in front of the camera, it was unclear whether they were tears of remorse or just for show. This case has come to an end. If you were the judge, how would you have handled this situation?